Welcome to The Explainer. We're going to take this simple bottle of soy milk and follow its unseen journey. A journey that reveals the high-stakes game of getting a product into your hands.
I mean, it seems so simple, right? You just grab it off the shelf. But getting it to that shelf, that journey from the factory floor to your local store is this incredibly complex, high-stakes strategic game. And honestly, it's the game that determines which products you see every single day, and which ones, well, they just vanish without a trace.
So yeah, today we are peeling back that label. We're diving into one of the most critical, yet almost totally invisible parts of any business, distribution. Think of it as the secret life of all the stuff we buy. And getting this right is everything. It is the absolute foundation for any product you can think of. From your favorite soda to the smartphone in your pocket, it's all about getting the right product to the right place at the right time for the right price. And to do that, you need a playbook.
Okay, so what's in this playbook? Well, before even one bottle can make it into your fridge, it has to navigate this whole complex chain of players, channels, and big strategic choices. And trust me, each one has its own unique set of rules.
So let's look at the classic path, right? The manufacturer, they make the product, but they can't just, walk it into your local convenience store. No way. They have to go through these really powerful middlemen. We call them distributors. And these guys control the access to thousands and thousands of shelves. They basically hold the keys to getting the product in front of you.
And this right here, this is where the strategy gets really intense. You have to choose your battlefield. You want to go for massive reach in convenience stores? Great. But you're going to pay a seriously high price just to get in the door. Or maybe you want to target the weekly grocery shopper in a supermarket. Okay, but you'd better have some killer branding. The point is, there's absolutely no one-size-fits-all strategy here. 2 million bought. That's about $60,000 US. Think about that. That's a typical fee, a listing fee, that a new product might have to pay just for the chance to sit on a major convenience store shelf. And here's the kicker, if it doesn't sell well in the first couple of months, poof, it's gone. All that money just vanished.
Okay, so to see how this all works in the real world, let's look at this incredible case study. It's the story of Vitamilk, a Thai soy milk brand that didn't just play the distribution game, they absolutely mastered it. So for decades, Vitamilk's entire business was built on this one thing, a returnable glass bottle. And it worked great locally, but it created this huge logistical nightmare. I mean, imagine trying to export it. You'd have to somehow get all those empty glass bottles back from another country. Yeah, that was basically impossible.
Then, 1997 happens. A massive competitor is getting ready to storm their home market. But Vitamilk, they did their homework. They figured out exactly what the rival was planning, a 250 milliliter bottle for 7 baht. Now they could have just matched it, right? But they didn't. They made this brilliant counter move. They launched a bigger bottle, 280 milliliters, for the exact same price. It was incredible. They basically won the war before the first shot was even fired.
So how did they know to do that? Well, this quote says it all. Their market research team uncovered this golden nugget. University students weren't just drinking their soy milk, they were using it as a cheap, filling meal supplement. That one little insight, that's what gave them the confidence to go bigger and give people more value for their money.
Okay, so they've secured their home market. The story could have ended right there, right? A successful local brand. But no, a total chance encounter was about to take their distribution strategy somewhere completely unexpected, to an entirely new continent.
It really did all start with just one guy, a trader from Ghana named Emmanuel. He just happened to try the drink while he was on a buying trip in Thailand, and he loved it. I mean, he loved it so much, he started packing a few cases to take back home with him. And well, those few cases, they turned into 100, then 1,000. And before you knew it, he was shipping entire containers of the stuff to Africa.
But his sales just exploded in Africa. A huge problem popped up, a really big one. The drink became so popular that people started collecting the empty glass bottles, filling them up with cheap, fake soy milk, and then selling them as if they were the real thing. This was a massive threat. It could have totally destroyed the brand's reputation.
So what do? I mean, they could have tried to fight this expensive, messy legal battle thousands of miles from home.
But instead, they found a much more elegant solution. It wasn't in a courtroom. It was in the glass itself. They completely re-engineered the bottle.
And this new, lightweight bottle was an absolute stroke of genius. First, it was designed to break if anyone tried to wash and reuse it. Boom, counterfeiters stopped in their tracks. Second, because it used thinner glass, it lowered their material costs. And third, a lighter bottle meant dramatically cheaper shipping costs for exporting. It was this one single design change that solved all of their biggest distribution problems, all at once. Just incredible. And that bottle, they priced it at $1 in Africa. But here's the real masterstroke. They didn't compare the price to other juices. No, they benchmarked it against a bottle of Heineken beer. Think about that. Suddenly, Vitamilk isn't just a simple drink. It's an affordable, premium, international product. Pure marketing genius.
So when you look at the whole Vitamilk story, you realize that distribution, it's not just about trucks and warehouses. It is the absolute core of a business's strategy. It influences everything, from the shape of the bottle to the price on the shelf.
So, what are the big takeaways here? First, distribution channels aren't one size fits all. You have to pick the right battlefield. Second, your pricing, your packaging, your logistics, they're all deeply connected. Third, sometimes solving a huge distribution problem, like counterfeiting, can actually lead to your biggest innovation. And finally, looking for those unexpected markets can unlock just massive, massive growth. So I want you to look around you right now. Maybe it's the coffee you're drinking or the phone you're holding. Every single thing has a story just like this one. A secret strategy made up of hundreds of tiny decisions, all designed to get that product from just an idea all the way into your hands.